What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. But this is not a regular Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. It's not a regular Draft League battle. This is the finals of the BBL, and we are in it. We have made it after a convincing win in round 1. After an impressive showing in round 2, we are finally here for the third and final round, and we're facing up against OG Albina and his Miami men. If you guys want to skip the team order for this battle, make sure to check out the timestamp on the screen and in the description as well. I'm nervous for it. We played once before in the regular season, and we won on the back of webs with Chargerbug and with Hitmontop, which was the only time we brought both of those Pokemon, and now they're both not on our team, which is not good. But let's take a look at the matchup. You guys see the screen. We have to deal with a Palkia, but also an Urshifu single strike. Tapu Koko is there. So is an impressive defensive core of Ferrothorn with the Seismitoad and the Uxie, plus Licky Licky for like wish support. There's Gengar, which is super annoying to deal with. Entei is his ice resist, his freeze dry resist rather. And I just happen to have one of the best freeze dry users in the game, which is super. And then there's Regieleki, which is high-key one of the biggest threats to my team, and Owen knows that because the last time we spoke about this game, he actually, well, I told him I was scared of Regieleki, and it didn't come, so, well, it might be coming this time. Let's go ahead and jump into the matchup, though. What are we expecting, number 1, to come? What are we going to be bringing? I'm expecting to see Palkia, Urshifu, Koko, Gengar. Those 4 guaranteed must come. The last 2 mons I expect to either be a combination or will be a combination of Seismitoad, Ferrothorn, Uxie, Regieleki. I think 2 of those 4 will be coming. I would be surprised to see Licky Licky and Entei. I think Entei came last time. Yeah, Entei came last time. Didn't do much. I think it was Banded, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, I don't think it comes. If it does, I'm prepared for it, but I don't think it does. Licky Licky is annoying, but I feel like I have decent answers to it. I can pressure it a lot. Owen told me last time when we played, he had to play very aggressively. And that's true. The reason why I won was because I was able to play a little bit more aggressively than he was, and that's kind of the main focus here. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to play aggressively as well, play fast-paced, play offensively, and don't let him get any opportunities to set up, to gain momentum, to just pressure my team. And if ever there's a moment that he is going to get that, I have to get something in return the next turn, or even just through chip or whatever it's going to be. So that's really going to be the main factor here. Let's go ahead and jump into the matchup. What exactly are we bringing to this game? So starting off with our first mon, it is going to be our Lycanroc. Lycanroc Dusk is back. The first time around, we brought a Life Orb set with Close Combat, Play Rough, Crunch, and Stone Edge. This time we dropped Stone Edge for a Cell Rock, and we dropped the Life Orb for the Expert Belt. I felt like having the Life Orb was great because I can do a lot of damage, pretty much max damage to everything I needed to. The issue was I was getting chipped down a lot by things like Seismitoad, which was Life Orb, we were Life Orb rather, and it was Rocky Helmet, and then Iron Barbs on the Ferrothorn. It adds up. So we went with Expert Belt instead because we hit things for really good damage with this coverage moves. Fighting Fairy and Dark hits basically everything that I needed to, which is amazing. I think the only things that actually resist that combination, or the combination of moves that I have, including the Rock move, is going to be like Regieleki and Seismitoad. That's it. I'm pretty sure everything else, oh, and of course the Koko, but everything else takes super effective damage, which is really, really important. The speed on this set we have, I'm not going max speed. I could go max speed to speed type Gengar, which I did last time, but I'm not going to bother. I feel like with the Cell Rock, I can just break through it. I also think that it'll be scarfed if anything, if it does come. I'm expecting, number 1, we have speed for the base 100s, being the Entei and the Palkia. That's the main focus. Like I said, expecting to scarf Gengar, so no point in creeping. E-Belt is to avoid me taking huge chip, but also to wear down the team. It also lets me bluff a choice item, which is huge. I had Fire Fang originally over a Cell Rock, but Regieleki is a problem. I want to chip that thing down, potentially break a Sash. It's just pretty important, so I felt like that was the better option to go with. And yeah, look, this set is good. It's good. It's not the game-breaking set that it's going to be, but it's a really good Pokemon. And I feel like for this Pokemon here, either Uxie, Defensive Koko, or Seismitoad have to come. If they don't come, his answer is going to be Revenge Kill with like Regieleki or Koko. That's really it. So we'll see what he does. Our next mon is going to be the reason we won last time around. That's going to be Juan, our Kyurem-Black. And you're going to notice something. We have like no speed, and that's intentional. We could run speed. Last time I believe I had like 100 something EVs in speed, which is there for a -1 Koko. This is not the case anymore. My investment is here. I have the same moveset, Freeze Dry, Focus Blast, or Power, and Roost. It hits everything on the team for super effective damage except for the Uxie, and we 2KO everything on the team as well, which is amazing, except for Spadef Uxie. But this set is so damn good. Expert Belt rips through. Modest rips through. Defensively, we take hits from just general Pokemon, like the Urshifu. For example, where is it? We take a Kyurem-Black takes Jolly, non-boosted Urshifu's close combat. We also take a modest Life Orb Coco's Dazzling Gleam. We 2KO everything, or OHKO everything besides Spit F Uxie, and we take a modest Specs Terrain boosted Regieleki's Rising Voltage as well. And we also take 2 Scarf Gengar Sludge Waves, and the investment in my speed is there just so that's at -1. If it's a -1, I think it was Gengar, was it? Yeah, I think it was -1 Gengar. We outspeed that thing if it's a -1 from whatever reason. You're going to see that later on. But the main focus of this is Trick Room. Yes, Trick Room Kyurem-Black. Look at my opponent's team. There's a really wide speed tier. Gap in speed tiers, rather. There's the Palkia, the Urshifu, the Gengar, the Coco, the Uxie, I guess, at 95, the Entei. Uxie's not going to run very much speed, if anything. I don't think Uxie's going to run enough speed to outspeed me, and if it doesn't, that's fine by me. I'll take it. I also don't think it necessarily will come. But then there's Slowmons, Seismitoad, Seismitoad, Ferrothorn, Licky. I outspeed these things naturally, and things I don't outspeed, which there are lots of them, I can actually OHKO. I can OHKO Palkia with Freeze Dry. I can OHKO Urshifu with Focus Blast. I can OHKO Coco and Gengar with Earth Power. Like, this is what it's about. I'm going to get up Trick Room and go for game that way. This is my plan with this team. If I can get a 4 turns of Trick Room with this Pokemon in, it's going to be a slaughter. I'm really hoping to get that. It just won't necessarily happen. I think 3 turns is very likely. And I might be able to do it twice if there are no hazards up. But we'll see how it goes. Our next mon is going to be our Trick Room setter, Varric the Porygon 2. This is a new inclusion to the team from last time. This set, I have not actually mocked this specific investment yet, but it was much more Spidef, and now I have much more defense investment because I have to deal with potentially a Urshifu, which is very scary. I am really worried about a Life Orb Urshifu or a, Life Orb Urshifu. That's the one set I'm worried about. As long as it's not Life Orb, I feel like I can handle it in a myriad of ways. Yes, Scarf is annoying with Wicked Blow, but I feel like with my Kyurem taking hits, my Porygon taking hits, even my last mon can take hits. I have Scarfers or Pokemon with Culver Berries that can take hits. I can take hits there, which is good. Life Orb, because it can switch up his moves, go for Sucker Punch, go for Close Combat, outspeed my entire team basically, it's really, really scary. So I want to make sure I get the information on that set right away. The investment that I have on this Pokemon allows me to do the following things. Number one, it lets me actually take a hit from the Life Orb Urshifu's Close Combat. Jolly Life Orb Urshifu Close Combat at that. We also are not 2KO'd by Life Orb Hydro Pump from Palkia, and Scarf Gengar's Focus Blast. It needs 2 max rolls to get a chance to even KO me. It needs 2 max rolls. 1 max roll will not cut it. Yeah. Shadow Ball is there because I don't expect the Licky to come. If it does come, fine. I also see it as potentially, there's going to be the Urshifu, but it's an Urshifu. I'm not doing anything back to anyways. I'm going to be Trick Rooming and then dying or going for Teleport or whatever and just going from there. That is the plan with this Pokemon here. So once I get in with the Kyurem-Black, it's going to be late game. It's got to be late game. If it's not late game, I probably lose, and I'm putting a lot of eggs in this basket, but I kind of have to go for it because I just don't know what else I can bring with this team right now. The webs option just with Cutiefly is not good enough, and there's going to be defog coming from Coco or Rabbitswing coming from Regieleki. Our next mon is going to be our Dragapult. Dragapult is back. It has basically the same investment and set that we had last time around. Very few changes. We're still Dragon Fang this week. I just felt Dragon Fang, the damage output was really nice, especially against something like the Palkia, which we can guarantee KOs on because of the Dragon Fang, unless it's like super bulky or has the Hobbenberry for the first hit. But in general, the speed on this set is there for a Coco creeping modest Coco, which is nice. I can still go Adamant from that. It just takes away like 2 points of attack investment, so not a big deal to be honest. Really, the main focus of this set is going to be to break a lot, outspeed everything outside the Regieleki, of course, which we can take a hit from, which is super nice. But the investment allows me to take a Timid Coco's Dazzling Gleam, and we guarantee to KO a max Spidef Ferrothorn after leftovers with Flamethrower. That is really it. And Will-O-Wisp is there over Shadow Ball. I would love Shadow Ball for Uxie, and I feel like I'm underprepping a little bit for it, but I can't afford it. And the reason for that is because if we see a Life Orb or a Black Glasses or a Shifu, I have to click Will-O-Wisp in front of it. I have to. If I don't and it goes for Sucker Punch, it'll OHKO me. So we're going to Will-O-Wisp that thing, and that way Sucker Punch will not outspeed me. I will burn that thing, which is huge for me. It's really big, and then I can kind of play around it otherwise with other Pokemon, which is nice. And if that's the case, if I manage to Will-O-Wisp it as it goes for Sucker Punch and it's in range of Dragon Darts after, I have a free Dragon Darts and Sucker Punch won't KO me unless I'm really chipped down at that point. So yeah, that's going to be our Dragapult. Moving on is going to be Appa, our Solgaleo. Again, same 4 moves this week. Psychic Fang, Stun, Steel Strike, Flare Blitz, and a Morning Sun. Very good set. Last time around, I had max speed to speed tie the Urshifu. Not bothering. Not going to bother. He could go Scarf, but he's going to go max speed Jolly. And I'm not risking this game on a speed tie. No, not going to happen. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go less speed and invest in a way that I can take the hit. We are still Culverberry for the Urshifu because that Pokemon is such a massive problem for my team. No speed is needed on this set. We just have 4 for a little bit extra, just whatever. Let's try this again. We take 2 no attack Earthquakes from Seismitoad. That's it, yeah. 2 no attack Earthquakes from Seismitoad. We also take 2 Scarf or Shifu Close Combats. We take a Banded Adamant Wicked Blow with our berry because of Solgaleo's natural bulk and the investment we have in the defenses. We also take a Gengar's Life Orb Shadow Ball, and we take Timid Life Orb Palkia's Fire Blast on top of that. We also 2KO a No Bulk Palkia with Psychic Fangs. That's going to be our Solgaleo. This is my lead. I'm like 90% sure about it. There's very few things that actually will be leading or have a chance to lead in this matchup other than Solgaleo, I think. It's like this, maybe it's going to be Lycanroc, and I think the only other option could be Pult, but Pult, depending on what he brings, is like just bad. So yeah, that's going to be our lead. It can recover back up on something like a Seismitoad, on something like a Ferrothorn, on something like Uxie, obviously, Licky, of course, a Coco even to some extent, depending on how bulky that thing is or how offensive it is. So yeah, that's going to be our Solgaleo. We have to get plays right. If we get the play right with Ferrothorn, going for Flame Charge, Flare Blitz, versus Psychic Fangs for the Seismitoad and the Palkia, versus Sunsteel Strike for the Urshifu, we just gotta get the plays right. If we get the plays right, we're gonna be in a fantastic position early game. That is what Solgaleo's job is this week, and hopefully we can catch the Urshifu off guard, take the hit, and then fire back a big Sunsteel Strike to do a massive amount of damage to it, that will be in range of Dragon Darts from our Pult for the late game. Our final mon is going to be Oogie, our Quagsire. Now, I didn't know what to bring for the last slot. I knew the first 5. These first 5 were coming. What was the last slot? I looked at Prim. I was Assault Best Prim for a little bit to take like 2 Urshifu attacks, but then take like Coco attacks, take the stabs from Palkia, take a Thunder from Palkia after a stab attack. No. Regieleki, too scary. Gengar, scary. But honestly, if there wasn't a Ferrothorn, I probably would have done that. Then there was Arcanine. Arcanine, we were looking at Scarfed. Wasn't that great. We were looking at Agility. Wasn't that great. Here's why we decided to go with Quagsire. Quagsire does not just lose to Regieleki. The other Pokemon are good when Regieleki doesn't come. It's bad when it does come. Quagsire is good when it comes, it's great when it comes. It's still good when it doesn't, because it has the Rocky Helmet. It can take 2 Scarf attacks from the Urshifu, 2 Wicked Blows from Urshifu. It can block the Volt Switch or the Thunderbolt from the Tapu Koko. It has Water Absorb for the Palkia, forcing it to go for a Dragon move, then lets me switch into my Solgaleo and force it into a Fire Blast potentially to try and get the damage off on me, or I can play around a bit better by going into Porygon. Basically, the whole point I'm trying to make is we have a Pokemon that can kind of come in and then pivot out. We have Encore in case of, I don't know, let's say I can get a prediction, force the Palkia to go for Sub again on me, just over and over. Or I can force the Coco into, I don't know, Calm Mind or whatever. The Urshifu into Wicked Blow when when it doesn't want to be going for close combat or something like that. Or Ferrothorn into Rocks or Spikes or Leaf Seed or whatever, just something. Gengar into Sub or Nasty Plot. Seismitoad into Rocks. There's options here. That's why we have Encore. Recover is Recover, duh. Bulldoze specifically, I mentioned earlier with my Kyurem, it has speed for -1 Gengar. This is where it's getting the -1 from, just in case we want to have that. You know, not going to come up. It was 28 EVs. I had like 4 already in there. I just felt it was fine to go that route. We do take 2 Wicked Blows, like I said, from the Scarf Urshifu. Our investment allows me to take also Life Orb Spatial Rent from the Palkia, which is nice, unless it crits, of course. But that's going to be our Quagsire. This is our team for the finals. It's a long team builder, I know. It has to be long. It's the finals, the final week of the BBL. I want another title. I want another title. We have, in this generation, we have 2 titles already. We've gone to the finals like 5 or 6 times, and I want another chip. We got to get it. This should be a premiere. I want to make it a premiere, so if it is, guys, of course, make sure to comment in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us on this. But let's do it. It is time to battle. All right, everyone, we are back. It's the finals. There's no Regieleki. Basically, again, the mons I expected to come have come. The only difference from last time was, what came last time instead? Last time we saw Entei, and this time there's Coco. So I'm gonna lead off with my Solgaleo here. That's my freest lead. And let's just mark down everything here. Okay, if he's expecting a lead of Lycanroc again, he'd lead with the Toad. And I'd like to lead with my Kyurem for that reason, but Kyurem's late game. I have to make it late game. All right, let's mark down everything here in Showdown so I have it. I'm nervous. I have 30 seconds. We see a Coco. We see Palkia. I see, what is that? Urshi. I see Gengar. I see Pharaoh, Thorn, I see Seismitoad. So if Seismitoad's the rocker, then Ferrothorn I expect to have spikes, but no Regieleki is cool. No Regieleki is cool. We did bring the Quagsire though for this. It's still good in the matchup. Okay. We got one more game to decide a champion. Who's it gonna be? Owen or I? Got my water with me. I didn't say secret word of the day because, well, the finals. Urshifu's the lead. I'm pretty confident this is a Scarf, by the way. I'm like very, very confident this is a Scarf. I can go for a Sunsteel Strike here, which will do the most amount of damage, which I'm fine with. Getting that kind of damage off on Solgaleo on this thing, Urshifu is huge, because it means it's one less mon I have to hit Focus Blast against. So I'm going to go for the Sunsteel Strike here. If we see a Seismitoad come in on a U-turn, then I go for a Psychic Fangs. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to see a U-turn here, I imagine. Yep, U-turn, there it is. We'll gauge by the damage here. 235 down to 193. That is what? 42? Urshifu. 42 points of health with U-turn. Definitely not banded. Definitely Jolly. Yeah, 42 points health is a high roll for Jolly. So we're going to Sunsteel Strike this thing. We'll find out how much damage it's going to do. We'll also see what kind of item it has, if it's going to be Helmet or not. That is defensive. And it's leftovers this time. Okay. What is this thing called? This thing is called Seismitoad. So fully defensive Seismitoad takes 33 to 40. I imagine rocks are coming up here, to be honest. That, or it's going to be... It's that, or... knockoff. I think rocks are probably the play here. And because of that, I'm going to go hard into Juan. If I take a knockoff, it's fine. I can freeze dry pretty freely against everything. He has no resist. Aggressive play here, I know, going to Kyurem early, but I want to be able to get a hit off before I have to deal with rocks. There we go. The rocks are up. That's okay. That's okay. The question now is, what is he going to go into? I have a free freeze dry here. Nothing resists, so freeze dry is the play. Freeze dry is the play. He might swap, he might stay in, but I think he's switching out. Probably into maybe Ferrothorn. Maybe Coco? Ferrothorn. So we'll get some information on this set. Freeze dry is going to do... Okay, about 25% there. How much should we expect Focus Blast to do? Kyurem-Black against Ferrothorn. Well, 50. This thing, if it attacks me, like, best it can do to me is like, what, Gyro Ball? Gyro Ball with no investment, Sassy Nature, does enough to keep me out of range of rocks the next time around. I think Focus Blast is my play here. I'm going to try and Focus Blast this. He might try and get a layer of spikes. He might go for a knockoff, maybe a Thunder Wave, whatever. We're going to miss Focus Blast here, though. Yep, called it. And spikes come up. That's super bad. Oh, missing Focus Blast sucks. This game's going to come down to missing Focus Blast. I know it is. I know it is. Bad. We connect this one. It won't drop here, but... There's a Gyro Ball. Yep, big old damage there. I shouldn't be dying to hazards here now. I'm at 85 points of health. 41. Yeah, I live. I live hazards. Only one time, though. I go for a freeze dry here pretty freely, right? Or do I go for earth power? I go for freeze dry here. Yeah, so he's going to give me this. It would have been nice not to have to deal with taking that damage, but what are you going to do? Like, it's Focus Blast. Like, I want to be salty about it, but I can't. I have to just keep playing. Just got to keep playing. But that is a big miss. So Ferrothorn is gone. That's nice. Urshifu comes in. I go into Oogie here. Pretty confident this is Scarf, Urshifu. We're confident it's defensive, it's leftovers. On the Seismitoad, pretty sure it's Water Absorb as well. We'll chip down the Urshifu here, which is going to be nice. Problem is now with Rocks and Spikes, we don't take 2 Wicked Blows from Scarf Urshifu. So, it is something we have to be aware of. But now that, or honestly, now that Pharaoh's gone, we just have to get a bit of chip down on Urshifu, and we don't have to click Focus Blast once. We just click what is it called? Freeze Dry and Earth Power. And that's it. There's a close combat coming out. Okay. Ooh, that's big old damage there. So he's risking taking damage here. We're pretty confident this is Scarfed as well. I can go for a recover here, I believe, is the play. Yeah, it's a recover. He switches out. Okay. It's okay with me. So in comes Palkia. In comes the Palkia. So we know that this thing is... I'm again, confident it's Scarfed. Super confident it's Scarfed. It's got CC, it's got U-Turn, it probably has Wicked Blow. It definitely has Wicked Blow. And then it's probably got either a move to hit Prim or Sucker Punch. What is the play here? I think my play might be to go for a Toxic or a Bulldoze. And I think... Because if I have to switch out, don't I? What do I go into, though? I don't really want to go into anything, to be honest. I mean, like, Appa is like, it's not great. But if I get Appa in against Urshifu, then I should be in a good spot to do big damage to a Seismitoad as well. Do I need Oogie? Do I need Oogie for anything? It's good for Urshifu chip, and like that's the only thing it's good for. And I guess stop Coco from Volt switching around, but I'm gonna go for the Bulldoze here. Spatial Rend. If it's Life Orb, this could get the KO on me. It's Life Orb. Or it's a crit. Now we don't know. Is it gonna reveal Life Orb? It's Life Orb, okay. So it's a roll then. That's a roll. I can go with the Boomy now. Let's take a look. I can go to Pult. Pult's not bad. Pult's actually not great, actually, because you can go into Coco. I think Boomy might be the play. Let's take a look. Like and Rock against Palkia. Because I expect it to be defensive Seismitoad. Okay, I'm going to go into Boomy here, and as much as I want to go for Play Rough here, I don't think it's the right decision. I mean, it could be a really bad choice, to be honest. It could be really bad. It's going to depend. It's going to depend, honestly. Because, what do I have left? Like, what does he need the Palkia for? It helps him break through Solgaleo, but so does Gengar and Urshifu, which both outspeed. Again, we're expecting like fully defensive Seismitoad. Close combat at like 33%. That's not enough. That's not enough. If I go for close combat here and lose this Pokemon, how fucked am I? I don't think it's that bad. I'm gonna go for close combat here. Stayed in, yeah. Yeah. Spatial Rend. Connects again. That's going to be another KO for Palkia. I could have gone for Play Rough and got the KO. The play now has to be Roku. I have U-Turn. I don't think it's going to do enough. It might. It might. Dragapult. U-Turn to 16 to 22. I feel like this is a sack. I feel like it's a hard sack. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Darts here, and if he goes into Coco, he goes to Coco. He stays in, so we got the KO on this, which is nice. Everything dies. Okay, the win con is still there. The win con is still there. The win con is still there. I just need Chip, and I just need Yorshifu not to have Sucker Punch. And I need Hitfocus Blast, that means. That's so bad. Here's the Coco. I can go for Flamethrower to try and weaken this. He could go for Volt Switch, expecting a switch. Tapu Coco. 50. Oh, I just realized that the fucking Seismitoad is gonna underspeed. It's gonna underspeed my my Kyurem. Shit. It's not feeling good. It's not going good. Like, going Appa does nothing for me right now. Taking Spikes, Rocks, Volt Switch Chip, Thunderbolt Chip, Dazzling Gleam, whatever. Just not wise. I think, going for the Flamethrower, though, is the play. So we're going to Flamethrower this thing, doing about 30 to 36% depending on the investment. And we get the burn on that, that's nice too. I see a Volt Switch come out. So we'll take this hit. Yep. We'll take that hit, so that helps me out a bit. I've got to make some aggressive-ass plays to come out of this on top. I have to chip down the Seismitoad to the point where I can beat it with Kyurem. And here comes our Shifu. This is a free Wicked Blow. Let's go for Will-O-Wisp just in case, I guess. There's a Wicked Blow. Okay. I can go Solgaleo. I can go Solgaleo and try. So if I go Solgaleo here, I'll live the hit. Go Shifu. We know it's Jolly. I'll eat the hit. 46% at most. And it's like, I gotta go for Psychic Fang, like multiple Psychic Fangs. This is what I have to do. We go Appa here. I have to get rid of that fucking Seismitoad right now. That is my only chance of winning this. I'm going for the Sunsteel Strike in case he stays in. Which is out. Into Seismitoad, right? Yeah, into the Toad. I can go for Psychic Fangs. I have to go for multiple Psychic Fangs now. And just do as much damage as possible. As much damage as possible. Not making the aggressive plays is what I think has gotten me here. And this Seismitoad being defensive is causes so many problems. Missing the Focus Blast early on hurts a bit, but because I could have come in at another time. But I don't really know what else I could have done here right now. I just gotta weaken this Toad, hopefully get rid of it. Yeah, there's the Earthquake. I should take two. I should take it rather. Yeah, so we eat that, which is good. I can go for another attack here. Hope I KO. I don't think I do, to be honest. I don't think I win this. Damn it. If I had gone for the Psychic Fangs early on, if I had gone for that once before. Because now this thing underspeeds. Is my play going to be hope that P2 can live a hit from Porygon against Seismo's going to outspeed me and knock off. I don't think I have enough turns. I don't have enough turns. I'm outsped here. Urshifu with a scarf. Jolly 50 to 76% to me right now at this range, and I think my hope has to be somehow, some way I win this game with Trick Room. I don't know if I can actually do that. It's like I gotta die. I gotta die the next hit here. Let's Trick Room. Let's just go for it. But there's too many mons left. There's too many mons left. Too many mons left. Damn it. Damn it. I just didn't feel my team had like the counters for in a rematch. I just didn't feel like I had enough there. Unless I hit my moves, unless I played phenomenally, and I didn't hit my moves. I didn't play phenomenally. Owen made the necessary adjustments, but Urshifu just. I said it the first time. It's summarized. It is best summarized the first time I played Owen. I'm KOing out. Oh my god. The first time I played Owen for this, I said that this matchup is really hard. And the reason I said it was hard was because Urshifu outspeeds and destroys all of my good mons with its stab. And, yeah. That's the reason. And Palkia does the same thing too, I guess. But my Ubers, not my good mons. Or Dragapult's still a good mon, but that's it. Our run's gonna come to an end here. There's the Toxic. Is my play gonna have to be like somehow, some way get Trick Room up on the last turn I live for and like live a hit randomly for Toxic, get the KO on this at the same time. Now they Toxic me. How many turns of Trick Room do I have? 2 turns, it's not enough. He can switch on to Solgaleo right now. He knows my full moveset, basically. Let's teleport here, I guess. I can't really do anything else. It's over. It's over. He switches out. That gets me 2 turns. It's not enough. If I had Healing Witch or something still, it'd be great. I felt Quagsire was limited this game. Boots Arcanine would have been better. That was the original set I was going to be bringing if I was Arcanine Boots. Well, if Scarf to start, then we switched it over to Boots. But, yeah. I have 1 turn left to Trick Room. 2 attacks, two more moves to click, 3 more moves to click throughout our entire season. That's going to be it. Owen's going to walk with this one, and I'm disappointed. I made no predictions throughout the entire game, and that comes to bite me in the ass, because if I make a play expecting what's that thing called, Seismitoad to come in, I'm golden. Let me see this. So Kyurem-Black. I'll just Earth Power. Doesn't matter. Tapu Koko. Is it Shucka? It is not Shucka, so this will drop. But now I'm out of turns. If I had more turns, I would have been able to do it. If I had more turns, I could have done it. I had to get rid of Seismitoad. I had to get rid of Ferrothorn. I took too much damage early on. That's going to be a game. GG to Owen. Congrats to him for winning the title. Not how I wanted this to go, but I let my Lycanroc go down. I played so bad. I made no predictions. I had to make predictions to win the game. I made none. I don't think the team was bad. I think that the strategy was sound. But I think I won maybe one of my like 8 mocks I did. It was just so hard to win this game. And Urshifu specifically was like the biggest hurdle, and I just could not overcome it. I think Liv was saying Gengar, and Gengar was good against my team, don't get me wrong, because like my Dark type is what? My Dark type is a Mandibuzz, and Mandibuzz is like really bad in the matchup with Koko and Regieleki. It's just a free win if I bring that. Yeah, maybe if I had Prim, I would have been able to do a bit better over having, yeah. Well, GG's. It's one less league for me to worry about right now. I've been really stressed with work lately, so it's one less thing to stress about now, which is nice. I still got the upload up. By that time, work will have died down, but GG's Owen. Yeah, I want to win. I really want to win, but hey, what are you gonna do? Good for Owen. He did well. He did well. He built a good team. He had a great roster. I felt I could definitely win this game, but like I said, I needed to play well, and I did not play well. I made wrong decision after wrong decision after wrong decision, and it just bit me in the ass. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Well, that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed this battle, if you guys enjoyed this season of the BBL, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment as well your favorite part of the season, subscribe as well if you haven't already. We blew past 1,300 subscribers in the past week and a half, so shout out to you guys. Everyone, it's me again. It is the morning that this video goes up. This video will be going live in less than 3 hours, and there's a couple things that I want to say. I also have to shout out our channel members, so I'll do that right at the very end. But this loss, it stings, okay? We all know that what happens. That's what happens. After a finals loss, you really want to win. You get so close, and every time during the week, during the regular season, you think, yeah, no, it's fine. I lost this game. It's not the end of the world. I can make it up in the playoffs if I get there. We had a really rough season overall. The beginning was great. The second half was kind of not the best, and we pulled it back. We had an amazing finals run. We had an amazing run all the way to the title. Missed Shadow's in the back. Shadow? Yeah, Shadow. We had an amazing run to the finals. We played so well in our first 2 weeks, and this week we just didn't play well. And I don't want to say that I played bad, because I didn't play bad. I made all the plays that were there. I didn't choke away anything. I didn't play my best though, okay? And Owen played better. I should have been making predictions. I should have made predictions on the Seismitoad, going for Psychic Fangs on that, expecting the incoming Ferrothorn, and going for Focus Blast on that. These are plays that could have been made better, and I didn't do them, okay? But again, I don't want to say I played bad, because looking back at it, I don't think I played necessarily a bad game. I just didn't play a good game. And that's okay. But the loss stings still. The loss hurts, because I really want to win this one. I really want to win the BBL at some point, and we had the chance. It's been 8 seasons now. 8 seasons of BBL, and it's our first time going to the finals. I think we've only made it past the first round once or twice. We've made playoffs every time, but it's just been rough. And look, it happens, okay? I'm really hoping that we can do better in the next season. And look, I want to say thank you again to all of you for watching and supporting the channel. If you guys have enjoyed the content, then leave a like on the video. Subscribe, of course, to all that good stuff. But also make sure to go and check out Owen. He's been making an appearance on the channel quite a few times lately. And we made an appearance on his channel. And I would highly recommend his content. He's very thorough and does a lot of good stuff for Draft League. So I'd highly recommend checking out. His link is down in the description. But with that being said, I'm going to thank our YouTube channel members, and then we'll get out of here. So thank you to our level 1s. We have Liv, Eric, Zeke, and Michael. Our level 2s are going to be Tone alone, and then we have Sully and Jay Fuka, our level 3. So guys, if you guys want to get a one-on-one team building session with me, you can do so by becoming a level 3 channel member. If you guys want your name shouted out, level 1. If you guys want access to early content, team builds, etc., then you can become a level 2 member. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It was a great season. But that's going to be it. Wrap up on BBL season number 8. Damn. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.